for today's cup of coffee.
Oh.
This is something that should be under the category of what could go wrong with that. Now, this is not a what the fuck. Well, those are special category. This comes from the Daily Mail, and it's by Sam Tonkin, August the 29th of 2022. I've stopped reading the titles because there's no point in reading the article once you read the title.
Yeah.
So we want to have a little bit of suspense on this. Link will be in the description box. It says NASA's first ever planetary defense spacecraft sent to deflect an asteroid 6.8 million miles from Earth is on course to smash into a space rock at 15,000 miles per hour in September of 2022.
My God.
It says the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, DART, was launched last November ahead of an almost year-long journey to crash into the small asteroid Dimorphos, which orbits a larger one called Didymos. 6 nights of observations. You really? 6 nights of observations by 2 powerful telescopes have now confirmed that the orbit of Didymos is perfectly aligned for the U.S. Space Agency's $325 million DART craft. Oh, that's nothing compared to some of the taxpayer monies how they're being spent these days, billions. These observations confirmed earlier orbit calculations from 2021. Didymos and Dimorphos will make their closest approach to Earth in years in late September, passing at a distance of about 6.7 million miles from the planet. When the 1,210-pound space probe hits Dimorphos, the plan is for it to change the speed of the moonlet by a fraction of a percent. Although the 525-foot wide space rock doesn't pose a danger to Earth, NASA wants to measure the asteroid's altered orbit caused by the collision. This demonstration of planetary defense will inform future missions that could one day save Earth from a deadly asteroid impact. And the mission official Nancy Chabot of Johns Hopkins Applied Science Laboratory, and she is managing the project, has stated, quote, "This isn't going to destroy the asteroid. It's just going to give it a small nudge," end quote. Dimorphos completes an orbit around Didymos every 11 hours and 55 minutes, just like clockwork, she added. DART's goal is to crash that will slow Dimorphos down and cause it to fall closer toward the bigger asteroid, shaving 10 minutes off its orbit. The change in the orbital period will be measured by telescopes on Earth, and the minimum change for the mission to be considered a success is 73 seconds.
Oh my God.
The DART technique could prove useful for altering the course of an asteroid years or decades before it bears down on Earth with the potential for catastrophe. A small nudge would add up to a big change in its future position, and then the asteroid and the Earth wouldn't be on a collision course, NASA said. Scientists constantly search for asteroids and plot their courses to determine whether they could hit the planet. NASA's planetary defense officer Lindley Johnson stated, quote, "Although there isn't a current known asteroid that's on an impact course with the Earth, we do know that there is a large population of near-Earth asteroids out there. And the key to planetary defense is finding them well before they are an impact threat. We don't want to be in a situation where an asteroid is headed towards Earth and then have to test this capability," end quote.
Wow.
NASA is targeting the impact to be as nearly head-on as possible to cause the biggest deflection, but DART will not destroy the asteroid. NASA considers any near-Earth object potentially hazardous if it comes within 0.05 astronomical units, which is 4.6 million miles, and measures more than 460 foot in diameter. More than 27,000 near-Earth asteroids have been cataloged, but none currently pose a danger to our planet. Now, what's the real reason behind this?
Don't know.
Was it just
takeover.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, as far as... And what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
This little nudge, what if it actually nudges it to where it is then on a collision course?
You know that's what it's going to do.
I think
you don't fuck with shit. Don't fuck with the shit.
Anytime that there is any kind of government agency, especially that's got some kind of alphabets in it, you know that there's an ulterior motive behind whatever they're doing.
Yes. Don't fuck with the shit.
Double asteroid redirection test. DART.
Don't fuck with the shit.
So, like I said, I can see how this could go sideways really fast.
Yeah.
And because we know how the science.
Don't fuck with the shit.
A lot of times can make things so much worse. I mean, if it's that far out there, they're doing this just to see if they can do it.
Yeah.
And some of this stuff could have disastrous consequences.
Yes.
I mean, why don't they, like marbles? They could hit marbles. They could play marbles and see how they bounce. Now, you know, and the article continues on as far as they said that the largest asteroid was like 150 years that could be a potential threat, and that they don't want to wait until the last minute to see if this works.
The fuck? What do you mean don't wait till the last minute?
Well, in 150 years, let's hope that we would have more advanced technology to deal with it in a different way. So...
Personally, I would rather the Earth be reset at this point.
That's possible. That is possible. But to sit there and go, oh, we're going to make plans for something that 150 years in advance. Hell, deal with what's going on today, which is a mess.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's like, don't waste your money on that shit.
Well, it's taxpayer monies. The government has no money of its own. Never has.
That taxpayer money is their money.
Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be that way. And it's like, I think the taxpayers should be able to vote on where they want their monies spent.
Absolutely, I agree.
So,
I mean, there's money in stuff that we have no idea about.
Absolutely. And
shadow government.
Well, that's what this has got to have, some kind of, like I said, ulterior something somewhere. So they're doing this and they're saying, oh, we're doing it for this purpose. We don't want asteroids to hit the planet. And there's somebody behind the scenes going, somehow we will use this as, you know, a threat or a harm to somebody on this planet. You don't worry about the asteroids, you worry about the government.
Right.
So, yeah. So look for that this later in September.
God loves it.
And maybe some other shit will blow up and they'll blame it on that.
Probably.
Yeah. So this is an espresso cup.
Espresso shot.
It is an espresso shot because it's one of those that it's, other than face palm or
it's like
bang head here.
Hit head on keyboard.
So, and
It just
you know,
doesn't make a fucking lick of sense.
None of it does.
Like,
and do I trust any of these government agencies to do anything? Hell no.
hell to the no.
Absolutely. So there's something else, and again, with all this science stuff that's coming out, and it's more and more. So it would not surprise me in the least if Project Bluebeam, something didn't break, you know, open before Halloween this year of 2022. Because Leo King has been talking about some of this stuff. We could see how never let a crisis go to waste.
Yeah.
So things to ponder. Yeah. And maybe somebody, you know, that's watching, you all may have heard about this, may have more information than we do. Hey, please, you know, share that on any cup.
Yeah.
You know.
We'd
because,
like to know.
Yeah, the people that watch us, they're not stupid people.
And you can do it anonymously, too.
Sure. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable putting in the comment section or something like that, you can email.
Yeah.
So if you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids,
Asteroid shooters.
suspicious government agencies. Is there any government agency that's not suspicious at this point?
No.
I don't even know that I trust our local dog catcher at this point. I really don't.
I don't trust them. They got us. The one that's ass falls out.
Oh, Gandalf.
Yeah, they got his ass
They put
before it
him
fell
in
out.
kitty jail.
That's why his ass started falling out. He got put in jail.
Oh God! Oh God! You went there. I wish you had not. Anyhow, before that,
It stressed him the fuck out. He
that's
shot
not. There's
himself.
all kinds of. I'm not going to. Anyhow, if you want to contact us, send us an email. Email cupofcoffeewithscream at gmail.com, and the link to the article plus email address will be there in the description box. Know that you're loved. Yeah. Do your
If
thing.
you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all. Have a good
We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.